Hey guys, David here. Are you guys ready for your workout for today? We've got a 30-minute-ish type of workout today for you, targeting the upper and lower body, and we'll hit the core in the end. All you need today is your resistance band. It can be of any varying strengths, depending on what you have around. Grab it and let's get going. So band off to the side, quick easy warm up, standing toe taps. Arms in the sky, flex feet, reaching towards those toes. And let's think about rotating through our chest. So nice long extensions of those arms, nice long extensions of those legs. Starting to lift through that heart rate and warm that body up. So reach. And if you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Just extend your legs and arms to where your body can reach towards, and that's all good too. Nice work, team. Lengthen. How about we try about 4 more? All right, good stuff. Feet underneath your hips. Let's lift our heels towards the bum. Little pump through the arms. So if we're not running on, no worries. You can take it as a march. Just kick your heels behind. Let those arms move as your legs lift. The movement of the arms helps lift that heart rate. So nice and high with those heels to the bum. Soft knees when you land. Pushing off that floor every time. You got it, guys. Looking good. Right, about 5 more seconds. Let's take it to some forward stepping lunges. So feet in line with your hips. Step forward, knee presses towards the toe, step back. Think of bringing the thigh parallel to the floor as you sink down and up. Now I'm just putting some fancy arms in. You don't have to put these arms in. If you are not feeling those arms, you can simply step forward and back, pushing your knees towards the toes, if that works better for you. So sinking down and in, down and in. Let's try 4 more of those. Sink, step back, in, down. All right, some quick jumping jacks. Bend your knees, reach your arms in the air, and sink your legs towards the floor. Maybe a cross overhead. Options. If we're not jumping, we need a little lower impact. Step to the side and reach those arms overhead. Try to get that heart rate lifted up, nice and high to the sky every single time. 4 more, whatever feels comfortable here. And now let's take it to some back stepping lunges. Feet under hips again. Same as we were doing before, but stepping behind. Knee drops underneath the hip. Shoulders roll back, chest is proud. And our arms reach nice and long in front of that body. Sink and press out of the floor. Let's remember to brace our core. See how I wobbled there a little bit? Showed you that because I'm bracing my core strong enough to keep it stable. Nice work. Sink down and lift every time. 4 more. Last 2. Now let's release for the lower back. So I'm just gonna come profile so you can see. Take a squat so your hips are back, your knees are behind your toes, resting on your thighs. You're gonna push the belly down to arch the back, tuck the belly into round the back, then stand up nice and tall and reach the arms, opening the side body. So push, pull, and reach up. Down and in. Lengthen up, I'll come forward view. So the whole goal through this is to release through the lower back and to open up through your side bodies. Reach. Down and up and extend. We got it nice and strong. Let's try 4 more of those. Bend those knees, press down, tuck in, lift. Down, in, and lift. 2 more. Push, in to rise, and 1 last time. Good work. All right, so let's grab our bands now. So hanging on to your band. We're gonna start with some squats on the spot first. We're gonna take our band. You can do 2 things. Holding onto the actual band cord versus the handles. You can hold for double resistance or fold 1/2 of the band into the hand so you have single band resistance. We're gonna take our arms nice and wide, our feet nice and wide. We're gonna squat and pull down with our arms. Arms full range of motion, reaching all the way out and lifting all the way up. So you want to press through your heels, knees staying behind the toes, and we pull shoulder blades down towards those hips. You're gonna give it 2 more. Nice work. Then we're gonna switch. We're gonna stay with the squats, but add some bicep curls. So now you're gonna step on the band, palms face forward, and your shoulders roll back. Toes slightly turned out, knees tracking towards the toes. When we squat, we bicep curl. Elbows anchored underneath those shoulders every time. Remember, you don't have to go low in the movement, and if you can't quite get your hands up towards your shoulders, that's okay. How about we try 4 more of those? Sink to lift. So using the strength of your legs to lift up every time. Maybe 2 more? Good job, team. Keep going. All right, let's get back to the first move. So what we'll do about 8 repetitions of a couple moves, then we'll move on to another part of the body. Let's come back nice and high. Remember, double or single. If you're feeling a little bit stronger now, double up that band, reach up. Now what I want you to think about is pulling those shoulder blades down the back as you bring the band nice and wide. 4 more, sink to lift. Down, last 2. 1 more. All right, back to those bicep curls. I'm gonna turn profile so we can see it a bit better in the form. Once again, feet outside those hips, shoulders roll back, palms forward. Squat and curl. Fists all the way to the shoulders. Arms extend all the way down that body. Lift and lower. Up and down, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more strong. Rise up. All right, we did 2 rounds of 8 of both of those. Let's move on. This time you're gonna double up your handles. Step on the band so the handles are on the outside of your leg. You're gonna roll your shoulder blades back. You're gonna take your opposite hand and hold onto those bands. So just watch before we go on. It's a single leg squat with a row. So you squat, and then you pull your arm up, elbow upwards, inside fist towards the rib cage. We keep our chest tip forward and a tap to the back leg. So let's go down and up. Heel pressing towards the ground, knee pushing towards the toe, keeping those shoulders rolled back and that chest nice and proud. How about 4 more? 4, 3, 2, 1 more strong. We switch sides, same thing. Over you go. Crossover. So think tipping your chest forward and rolling your shoulder blades back. When you're ready, drop and roll. Squeezing through those shoulder blades nice and strong as we lift up. Driving through the back of that body every single time. Lift. 4 more. Strengthening through the glutes, the legs. A little balance control here too. 2 more. Nice work. We're gonna stay with this move, switch over. Same thing. So if 8 reps is not comfortable for you, you can cut it in half and you can build up to these workouts, build up to these repetitions. So we always honor our body where it's at. Sometimes it won't do all 8, sometimes it wants some more, and that's good too. Try 2 more. Rise, release. Down and up. Switch sides. I'm sweating here in my apartment, people. No fancy studio settings up in here for you today. We keep it real with Steve up in here. Knees bent. Down and up. Arms staying close to the body. Driving to the back of the body nice and strong. Pull. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. All right, rise up. All right, let's take the bands now. We're gonna get back to some squats. Your arms are gonna go in front. You're gonna squat and pull your arms back 90 degrees, extend out, then slowly bring the arm back in. Pull, out, in. Let's practice maybe 2 more, then we'll start with those sets. Once again, remember, if double band is too much, fold one over, reach long. Pull, out, and reach. All right, let's give it a go. We'll do 2 rounds of 8. So once again, squeeze through the shoulder blades, pull back, out, and fight the resistance on the band all the way in. Squeeze, out, and in. Pull, out. Bracing through the core, Driving through those heels nice and strong. Keeping those knees behind those toes. Lift. Beautiful. In, out. 2 more. In, out, and rise. All right, quick change here. Step the band underneath 1 foot. Now anchor at your hips. This is your setup. Soft knees. Place the inside hand towards the hip. You're gonna lunge out and pull the band to the side. So the goal is to aim your elbow to the side of the room, squeezing through your shoulder blades, pressing knee towards the toe, staying strong through that back leg. Let's try 16 on this side. I know it sounds like a lot, but you can make it. Reach, let's go. Heel ball toe landing on the floor every single time, and driving across that room in bow and arrow styles. Reach. You got it. Let's try 4 more, why not? 4, 3, 2, and now let's reach up, lift. Little addition for the shoulders, pressing out nice and strong. Reach. If that does not feel comfortable, stay with the pull. 2 more, reach and in. All right, let's switch sides. Underneath, so soft knees. So put your hands on your hips first so you can roll the shoulders back. So what happens when you roll the shoulders back is it keeps your chest open, gives you great posture, and allows you to breathe better through the movements. All right, so first maybe we want to practice the side lunge on this side. Step out and in, pushing the knee towards those toes. And then when you're ready, let's start by pulling across the room. Elbow reaching out to the side. Oh, I forgot to count. Let's start counting now. Let's try 8 with the pull. So instructors are famous for not being able to count correctly, just so you know. You might notice some more repetitions on one side than the other. Not a bad thing. A couple can never hurt. Now, if you're adding the other arm, reach it down, lift it up to about shoulder height. Squeezing through the back of the body as you drive up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. All right. Remember that first move, the squat, pull, extend? Give it a shot. So remember, choose wisely. You don't always want to go with the hardest option. You want to go with the option that works best for your body. Because the hardest option doesn't mean better all the time. It's always about the best form possible. So, double or single. Once again, holding onto the band rather than the handles. Feet outside the hips, squat, pull elbows back, reach long, slowly rise back up. Down, out, and lift. Pull, extend, and drive in. Getting the back, the shoulders here, the legs, and of course, core. I'm gonna stay a little bit longer in this set before we get back to those side leg lunges. You're like, what? Why are we doing the side leg lunges again? Because why can't we? Of course we can. So drive, pull, out, and lift. Keeping your chest lifted. Try to keep your eyes forward so we're not looking down and rounding through that back. In. How many more? Would you say 4 more? Okay, I got you. I got you. Only 4 more. Don't worry. In, out. 2 more. 1 more strong. In, out, and lift. Let's get back to those side lunges. Band underneath the foot. Reset, hands on your hips. Shoulders back, soft knees. Hand towards the hip. Pull towards the shoulder. Out and in. Big strides out to the side every single time. Reach and in. Let's try 4 more, just these arms. Strong wrists through the movements. Reach. And then we can add our side arm lift. If you have that with you today, reach. Nice work. Extend and rise. 4 more. Last 2 on this side. All right, let's switch it out. You sweat a little bit? Breathing a little heavier? Good job. Let's keep going. All right, right underneath. Lift and roll back, soft knees. Towards the hip first, then drive out nice and strong. It's like you're starting a lawnmower. If you've ever started a lawnmower, if you haven't, just think about squeezing your shoulder blades together and driving the elbow out to the side. Let's try 4 more. Good work. Keep going and add the opposite arm lift if you're ready for it. Reach, pull in, out and in. Drive. Let's give it 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. All right, how are we doing? Looking for a little bit more? Of course we are. Something a little bit more challenging. We're gonna bring back the squats. So there's lots of lunges and squats today. Legs getting stronger, glutes getting stronger, and of course working through the upper body as well. Stepping on the band with both feet. So I'm gonna turn profile so you can have a good look at it. Your arms start 90 degrees. You squat, you hinge from your shoulders. Check my arms are still at 90. You stand up, come back down, and reset. So rather than swinging the arms to release, let's have our start and stop position be right about here. All right, roll your shoulder blades back, soft knee bend, core strong. Let's try about 8 to start. Down, up, down, and in. Push through your legs to help lift the band up in the air. Good work. Hinging from the shoulders. And you're probably getting a little heavier, so it's a little bit more challenging. If you can't quite get up there, maybe a soft knee bend, and we're not doing the full range. But stay strong. 2 more. Lift, up, in. 1 more strong. Down, rise, in, lift. All right. What's that? Can we take a break from that? We can take a break from that. We can't take a break. Arms up. Weight into one leg. Arms extend, holding onto the band. We're going to some balance and our obliques. So draw the knee up towards the elbow. And it's a little side bend. Then creating a C shape through your spine. Lift up and tap out. Lift up and tap out. Squeeze and tap. Let's try 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So with the band, just a quick second, is that it's consistent tension. You don't have to pull it apart. But we just want to squeeze the shoulder blades, making sure the band's not slack through the middle. Other side. Lift. So what you're going to want to do is brace your core for stability. Small taps and light taps. Bring that C shape through the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. If you need a bit more break between the moves, feel free to take them. This is your workout, you're at home, you're in the comfort of your own hotel room, wherever it is you're doing it. And also remember, if you don't get through the whole thing, that's okay too. Maybe just use about 15 minutes and then fast forward to the abs and cool down maybe. All right? Tap, lift. You gotta make the workouts work with your everyday life. So if you can't get the whole 30 minutes, maybe you do 10 or 15. Remember, strong shoulders, C shape to the spine. Try 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and switching over, same thing. Shoulders back, light toe taps on the floor. So we're trying not to push off the floor with that foot, but use that side body to help lift every time. Up. 4 more nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you done? Not quite yet. Remember the squat standing ups? We're gonna get back to that. Take your hand, oops. Be mindful of the band flicking you in the face. I guess that could be an outtake, but we're just gonna leave it in there because it's kind of funny. All right, outside the hips, 90 degrees. Squat, push up, down, and in. Squat, rise, down, and in. Push through your legs to help lift that band up every time. There's 4 more. Drive to lift, down. You got it. Sink to lift, down, in. Push to rise. Last time. Drive, up, in, down. Back to the sides. Not quite done with that side body. Arms up, holding onto the band. Little tension, Let's pull it in, tap, in. Trying to keep your arms long and using your side body to turn. Pulling that armpit down to that hip. 2 more. Switching sides, other side. Take a moment, set yourself up, soft knee bend. And we got 8 to go on this side. Lift, squeeze in. 4 more, nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, let's take a break from those moves. Something new, cobras for the back. So, we're gonna tip forward and then do a little bicep curl at the end of the move. So have a look before we go. Soft knee bend, feet outside the hips. Cobra, they call it. Hinge from your hips, squeeze the shoulder blades. As you rise up, it's a bicep curl. Bend your knees, push back, and then curl at the top. Once again, just going at the range that works for you. If you can't get your arms that high in the back, no worries. The focus is squeezing the shoulder blades to lift. And if you can't get all the way to the shoulders in the front, no worries. Maybe it's half range. All right, let's go. Bend those knees, hinge, squeeze those shoulder blades, and curl up. Reach back and curl. Bending the knees, then press into the heels to lift every time. Squeeze the shoulder blades, biceps. We're targeting front and back of the body here at the same time. Reach and rise. Bend, extend, and lift. Let's try 4 more. Squeeze, rise, drop, lift. 2 more, nice and strong. Out and lift. 1 more, out and lift. Release. All right, we're gonna try to do some step back lunges. A little bit of a brain jimmy one here. All right, so once again, double or single strength. If you're fatiguing a little bit, maybe single strength. So before you go, have a look. We're going to step back, pull the arm 90 degrees, extend out, in, and reach back. So it's opposite arm to leg, that's gonna work. We're gonna do 8 on each side. We're gonna do 2 rounds of this though. So hang strong. Pick a tension that's gonna work. So pick a leg, step back, pull, extend out, in, and reach. Pull, out, in, and step forward. Elbow bends as you reach out. Knee bends as you step back. 4 more. Pull, out, in. Drive, reach. Nice and strong, team. In. Uh-oh, was that 4 more? Steva, the guy who's notorious for losing count. Let's try 2 more to be safe. Drop, out, in, lift. Sink, out, in. Switching sides, take a moment. Reset those shoulders back. Lift it tall. Arms, about shoulder distance apart. We pull, we extend, in. So that stationary arm stays nice and strong in front. So we're drawing elbow back, pressing out nice and strong. In, and out. 4 more, maybe. Who's keeping up there? Make some comments on the video about how you feel about this counting, how Steve needs to be better at the counting, right? So these can all be outtakes, but this is what it's really like being a fitness instructor. Sometimes you work strong and you talk too much. 1 more. In, out, in. Let's reset. What did we say? 2 sets? Second set. Then we'll get back to those cobras. Reach, we got this. Do you remember? Pull, out, in, reach. Pull, out, in, step forward. Drop through that knee nice and strong. In. Ooh, sweating so much, must be working out hard, I think. Yes. Pull, out, 2 more, let's keep those counts consistent this time, yeah? 1 more, drop, out, in. Switch sides, pull, out, in. So pull the elbow back, squeeze to the back of the arm and then send it forward. Drop, out, in, reach, pull, out, in. How about 4 more? Drop, extend, in, lengthen. Drop, extend. We got you to the end of this one. Lengthen, in, out. 1 more for good luck. How are the shoulders feeling? Give them a little bit of a roll. Give them a little bit of a swing if you need. Right, one more before we hit the ground. Feet back underneath those hips. And then step them up wide. Remember your cobras to bicep curls. Hinge, then curl. Bend your knees, squeeze through the shoulder blades. Lift up. Out, and rise. Glide, and lift. Shoulder blades hug tight. Biceps lift nice and strong. Out, and lift. Reach to rise. So we're going to superset this because it's the last standing move before we hit the floor. So you're going to give it 8 more. Down to rise. Press and lift. 4 more. 3, 2, last time. Good work, everybody. So bends can just hang up for a moment, side. Let's come to our backs, rolling down onto our backs. Fingertips to our temples. Now we're just gonna lift, crunch up, and lower down. Rib cage sliding to our hips, down and up. So keep going, you guys keep going. So the trick here is to try to keep your elbows nice and wide versus holding onto the head or the back of the neck. So don't think about how high you're lifting. Think about, are you using your core to lift? Let's keep moving. Rise up and down. Lift. Exhaling as you lift. Using your core to do the lifting, not your arms and your shoulders. You got it. Rise up, lower down. 2 more. Lift. All right, take your arms out to the side. Heels up, toes down. Lift the legs to 90, lower down. Now have a look. I'm moving from my hips, and I'm trying to keep my legs 90 degrees the whole time. Engaging the lower abdomen versus kicking and pulling the legs in. It's about lifting and lowering. Up and down. Try 4 more. 2 more. All right, let's put them together. Fingertips to the temples. I know I'm feeling a little bit tired. We're getting towards the end of the workout, but hang strong with me. Curl up, everything, C crunch, lower down. Lift. If you find that too much, take one leg up instead. Alternating the legs as you do the movements. Curling up and down. If you want both legs, once again, squeeze, moving the body at equal pace. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, time to work the obliques. Fingertips stay at the temples. You're gonna rotate, so listen up before we go. Think about pushing your shoulder towards your knee versus this. So once we start closing in with the arm, we use more neck and shoulder and less obliques. We really want to target using the side of the body. So let's take our time. Lift and rotate and down. Lift and rotate and down. Think of these 2 cues. Pushing your chest towards your inner thigh, or pushing your shoulder towards the inside of your knee. Lift and lower. Nice and strong, we rotate through those movements. As you rise up, lift and down. Up. Like, how long are we doing this for? We have 536 more repetitions. No, we do not. I'm just teasing. Keep going though. Let's try 4 more reps. So rep would be 1 on each side. That is 1 rep. Up, down, up. 2 more nice and strong. Lift. 1 more time. Up, down, up, down. All right, take a moment. You're not quite done. Press your hips up. Give your hip flexors a break. Little squeeze to the bum. Something a little bit different. Take your arms, lower them down, palms face the sky. Squeeze to the bum. Lift your leg 90 degrees. Extend up, in, down. Lift, up, in, down. So you're trying to keep your pelvis in the same spot the whole time. Lift, up, in, down.
driving the heel into the floor of this leg that's on the ground every time. Up, out, in, down, up, reach. You got it, stay strong. Lift, extend, in, out, up, reach, in. Can we try 2 more rounds? Lift, up, in, down, up, extend, in, down. How about we try one more? One more? All right, good work. What do you say? Come on down. You're amazing. You made it through. Hug your legs into your chest. Give your lower back a little bit of a break. Music's done. I guess that means we're done class, everybody. So I hope you did awesome. So let's do some quick stretches before we head out of here. Maybe take one leg up in the air, hold behind, hamstring FI, gently drawing it towards your body to release through the backs of the legs. And then let's flex the foot and fold over that thigh. You guys did amazing. Knee drops out to the side. So it's never easy, always remember, it's always a journey. Release, switch. Shoulders stay down, lower back is pressed down. So remember, it's not about doing it perfectly all the time, it's try to work strong and smart and efficiently. Flex the foot, over the thigh, reach through, and give that side body a little bit of stretch. Some days will be easier than others. The harder ones are when you have to stick with it a little bit harder, right? Right, both legs into the chest. So let's rock ourselves upwards, then come to standing. Just a couple more quick stretches before you head out. Heel to your bum, let's release through those quadriceps. And switch sides. So once again, if you fast forward all the way through the cool down after a couple movements, that's okay too. You gotta do with what works with your schedule. Take your feet nice and wide. Get your arms a little bit of a swing. Take one arm across your chest. Relax the shoulders. Grab that wrist behind and squeeze those shoulder blades, push that chest forward. Let's try it on the other side. Reach. All right, across. You're almost there. Hang on strong to the very end. We start strong, we finish strong. Release behind, shoulders roll back. And that's awesome work. Give yourself a big round of applause. Even if you're the only one in the room, who cares? If your family's in the room, give yourself applause. You did it. You did awesome. So this is the job. Keep getting at it. You will get stronger. You will get fitter. You will get happier. And you know what? If you have days where you don't feel like doing it, maybe just put on the video and do like 5-10 minutes and see how you feel after that. And maybe keep going. Otherwise, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Steven says peace out.